gentlemen, we welcome you out right here to the beautiful Raisin Ranch. And at this time, I'm proud to present to you, for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Alex Hartz. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Alex Hartz. At this time, we're going to go ahead and lead into our prayer for this evening before we have dinner tonight.
Good evening. So, how was the food? Was it all right? So, we would like to thank y'all for coming. Closer to the mic.
No.
I don't want to eat it.
No.
So, we would like to thank the Mom Squad for all the stuff they did for y'all. And Cassie and the photographers and the videographer. And thank everybody for coming all this way from right here from New York, from Alabama, the Hill Country. So.
No, you did that and I can't reach it.
Yes, we want to thank everybody. We are just so blessed and feel so loved with everybody that showed up to love on our kids. We are so blessed that we can say that we have a son. Hey! We are so blessed to be able to say that they are now part of our family. We love you guys. Thank you for loving our Kaylynn. We have been so blessed with everybody that turned out. Let's see, did we forget anybody? The Mumfords for the barbecue, the Meagles for the venue. I'm trying to think of anything else. The event staff, yes, the ladies and all of their group. Baby Cakes, who did the cupcakes for Alex. Yes, and her daddy made the cake. We just feel overwhelmed and we can't say thank you enough. We want to say we love you both, and everybody, I want to raise a toast to Kaylynn and Alex.
To Kaylynn and Alex.
Okay. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight and for supporting the newlyweds. Kaylynn and Alex sure picked the hottest month in Texas to get married. But I'm glad they did so I could attend. I'm not. Okay, I'm trying to read. Hold on. Okay, I don't like to sweat much, but for Kaylynn and Alex, we'd do anything to celebrate them. For those who I haven't met yet, I'm Caitlin, Kaylynn's first better half. Kaylynn and I have had a friendship for over 8 years, and I can say confidently that she is my best friend. God knew I needed a best friend with a name spelt similar to mine, so anytime we introduced ourselves to people, they would be confused instantly. I remember all the days we talked about what our weddings would look like and who we thought our husbands would be. I can say now that Kaylynn has a thing for redheads. She wants several redheaded babies in the far, far, far future. Yeah, practice starts now. I cannot thank Kaylynn enough for allowing me to be part of her bridal party. I am honored that I got to stand next to her on her special day. Kaylynn, I'm so proud of you and cannot wait to see what life holds in your new title as wife. To Alex, I cannot thank you enough for coming into her life at the most spontaneous time and sweeping her off her feet. I still remember the day she told me y'all were planning a first date. I'm glad there was a second. She was so excited and nervous, full of hope that you would be the one, and God answered her prayers and so many of ours. I know you'll be an amazing, understanding, and loyal husband, and cannot wait to see the two of you as parents. Just know that her crazy best friend will still be around, and third wheel whenever I get a chance. We're a package deal. The joining of these two families is something special, and I just wanted to share my appreciation for the Harts and the Lawsons, Kaylynn and Alex. May God bless each of your days and never let the love, spontaneity, and friendship end. So everyone, please raise your glass to forever for Alex and Kaylynn.
I don't know if I can compete. Plus, she put her speech on the phone, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to juggle this. For those that don't know me, I'm Stephen Edwards. I'm the best man. I've never been a best man. This is my first time. And so it's an honor to stand here, and I'm going to talk about both of y'all, if that's okay. So, Alex is one of the most unique people that I've ever met and had the pleasure of knowing. He's the only guy that I know that can tell you the stats of any NFL player while he's watching baseball and on 4 different screens. If I ever go back to Vegas with Alex, we will be participating in sports betting, no doubt. But Alex also knows a lot about loyalty. When I first met him, he knows how to care. He is always helping with absolutely no argument, but yet a loving hand. Alex is a great friend and a wonderful brother. He's a wonderful son, and he never fails to amaze me. So when I was writing this, I really had no idea what I was going to write about. So since the day is about love, I would share those thoughts. So, you know, a lot of people will say that you only find love once. I don't necessarily agree with that. The Merriam Dictionary defines love as this: strong affection for another arising out of a kinship or personal tie. The Bible defines love in 1 Corinthians. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoings, but yet it rejoices in the truth. So those are 2 definitions of love. We'd all agree, right? All right, so when I was coming up with this, I thought, well, I'd like to know what Alex and Kaylynn's definition of love was. So I called both of them, and they didn't know I was doing this. And I said, you know, I would like to hear from both of you with a series of questions. So, ladies first, Kaylynn. When I asked Kaylynn to define love in her own words, she said, love is kind, caring, and unconditional. And I said, Kaylynn, out of these 3 adjectives, what best describes Alice? And she said, unconditional. She said, when you love unconditionally, you can be mad, but still love that person. Yeah, cheers. That's good. I then asked her what she loved most about Alex, physically and emotionally. She said physically, she loves his eyes and his smile. And emotionally, she said that Alex always knows how to support her and is always there for her. So I asked Alex the same question. I asked Alex, I said, hey, can you define love in your own words? He said, love is kindness, caring, thoughtful. And when I asked him which out of these three adjectives described Kaylynn most, he said, they're all good. They're all good. Cheers. But then he said caring best describes Kaylynn. I said, why does it best describe Kaylynn? He said, because she goes out of her way to make me happy even though I don't ever ask her. I know. That's good. And when I asked Alex what he loved most about Kaylynn physically and emotionally, he said, physically I love her eyes, her smile, her laughter, and her sarcasm. And then he added one at the very end. He says, oh, and I love her cooking. That girl can cook. So like I said, some people say you only find love once in life, but I think you continue to find it throughout your life. I believe that it starts out small, like a first date, a first kiss, or holding hands. This small love is called figuring it out. Then the love grows bigger, and you find it again. You find yourself in conversation. It's matured, and you soon find yourself standing in her parents' living room meeting her father for the first time. And the pattern of love growing continues, and you continue to find love with each other every day. But always remember, the love you find starts small because it knows that it's the little things you do that make the biggest difference and mean the most to you both. So, without further ado, please stand and raise a glass to Kaylynn and Alex and them finding love every day. Cheers.
Coming up here in just a few minutes, we will be doing the cake and also leading the first dance of the evening. And of course, we ask you to stick around to celebrate with the bride and groom. Let's make some noise for them one more time.